What's up, friends? Fellow card collectors, card hobbyist here, and another cool rainy day in Georgia. This has been our winter for the past about month and a half. Just rain, 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 rain. Never stops raining. If it does stop raining, it stops for 2 days and then rains some more for 4 days straight. But this rain's only supposed to really last today, so supposed to get a few sunny days after this finally. But then they're calling for more rain after that, so who knows. But anyways, I just picked up 2020 Topps Baseball 10. People have been opening these all weekend. Love the 10s, love the idea. It's basically a hanger pack, costs you $5 more because you're getting a 10. Plus you're getting one of those Chrome Decades Best. I gotta look at the odds on this. Speaking of the odds, wanted to do an off the cuff today. So this video is probably going to be a bit of a marathon because there's a few things I want to talk about. And I also got a mail day I want to do from Jeff Airtime, and also a contest win from Jeremy IPTTM, who sent me something really awesome for the contest win. If you know what contest I'm talking about, you know what it is. But yeah, talking about odds on these 10s. I got a lot of good feedback when I did the video on the base set print run for 2020 Topps 1 Baseball, or Topps Series 1 Baseball, I should say. Got a lot of good feedback on that. People seem to enjoy that video, where I estimated how many base sets of Topps Series 1 were printed, and it's estimated around 350. I'm gonna add the Series 110 stuff in there as well, to try to get a little bit more accurate view of the Series 1 base print, or base set print run. Came out around 350,000 sets, which really isn't a whole lot of base sets when you think about it, especially compared to the 90s stuff, or the late 80s stuff. Like, people think, oh, we're entering another junk wax era, but I talked about this on the video. It's like, maybe, it may be an overproduction era, but it's not like it was back at, the late 80s, early 90s. It's not the same type of overproduction. It's not overproduction of a single set of cards. It's an overproduction of products, of brands, I guess you could say. Topps being a manufacturer, they're no longer just a brand. Topps Series 1 is a brand. Topps Series 2 is a brand. Update's a brand. Bowman's a brand. Heritage is a brand. Archives is a brand. Allen & Ginter is a brand. Those are all different brands. So what we're in today is a overproduction era of brands, not of print runs. So, it's not like when you think about Frank Thomas rookie cards, not including the no-name era, but 90 Topps or 90 score Frank Thomas. How many copies of those were made? How many copies of 1990 score Frank Thomas cards are there ever produced? And I mean, you're looking over 2 million. I mean, that's just the guesstimate, but rumors are out there that the print runs were over 2 million at that time. And if you think about last year's big rookies, Tatis, Eloy, Vlad, Alonso, the print runs on those for a single product were very high. So if you think about Series 2 print run last year, which probably isn't as high as Series 1 print run. So let's say it was as high. Let's say they printed out 350,000 base sets of Series 2 last year. That's only 350,000 copies of Pete Alonso cards, of Fernando Tatis rookies, of those flagships. So compare that to 2 million Frank Thomas scorecards. That's it's what, a quarter of that? Not even a quarter, like an eighth of that. I don't know. Don't quote me on my math when I'm rambling off the top of the dome here. But see, when you look at it that way, you're like, okay, wow. So we're not, in an overproduction era, but that wasn't Pete Alonso's only rookie card. That wasn't Eloy's only rookie card. That wasn't Tatis's only rookie card. Look at all the other products that had Alonso rookies, Tatis rookies, Eloy rookies, Vlad rookies. All those products, Heritage, Bowman Platinum, Fire, Update, Heritage High Number, Holiday, Chrome Update. So you have a bunch of Pete Alonso rookie cards, and it could be approaching 2 million rookie cards for all we know, but we don't know because we don't know the exact print runs. So what I'm going to try to do this year is for every Topps product, I'm going to be doing some print run videos because I really enjoyed doing that first one. I'm kind of a math nerd, and I've always been, attracted to numbers, spreadsheets. I'm just a Excel nerd, I guess you could say, but I'm not really an Excel nerd. I don't use Excel. I use Google Sheets. It works just as well. Yeah, I love doing the print runs. I love doing that little bit of math right there on that. It was real fun to not only share that with everybody else, but just to figure it out on my own what we were looking at as far as numbers wise. So I want to do that for Heritage too, and for that I need your help because I can't guarantee I can get every Heritage product. So if you open any Heritage product, whether it be a hanger pack, a fat pack, a blaster box, a hobby box, if you want to do me a favor and send me the odds on it, I know I could find them online if I look, but if you could help me out and send me the odds on them, that'd make it a whole lot easier where I wouldn't have to actually search too deep trying to find the odds on them, which isn't the hardest thing to do, but if you want to help me out and send me the odds, that'd be great, and then I could just plug them into the spreadsheets and figure out the print run on Heritage, which would be interesting to see. Also, one thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to open this on Wednesday for a quick hitter, but it won't be a quick hitter because I want to talk a little bit about print runs, not on the base set, but on inserts. So what the print runs on golds are, 2020, what the print runs on a black is, what is that, 69? But you don't know the print runs on rainbow foils. What's the print run on the turkey reds in here? What's the print run on the turkey red chromes? What's the print run on the inserts? The decade's best inserts, the other inserts, the decade's next inserts. What's the print runs on those? So I think it'd be interesting to see estimated yet quantifiable numbers on those. So that'd be fun. But yeah, so enough rambling about that. Next thing I want to talk about was, I know you've heard enough of it, but the Astros cheating scandal. And I'm not talking specifically about the cheating scandal or the Astros cheating generally. I want to talk about the response that it's been getting as we move closer and closer to baseball season. The commissioner of baseball, Manfred. This guy, he just needs to quit opening his mouth before he thinks. Calling the championship trophy a piece of metal. Just everything he says just backfires on him. You can't call the championship trophy a piece of metal. I mean, these ball players have been working their whole life, to make it to the majors. When they make it to the majors, they continue to work just as hard to try to win a championship. I mean, that's why you play. You want to win a championship. Most of these guys aren't out there going through the motions just to get a paycheck. Yeah, it's their job, but they still have goals within that job. Just like if you in your job, maybe you want a promotion, maybe you have a certain position in your company that you want to reach, so you have that goal. That'd be like the owner of the company saying, oh well, nobody's out here just cheating for to get an ass in the corner office seat. How would that make you feel if you were trying to be that ass in that corner office seat? Well, yeah, that just really pissed off a lot of the players. Players have been kind of sniping each other back and forth, sniping Manfred, and I realize you're the commissioner of baseball. You got to listen to your players. That's your employees. Listen to some of the things your players are saying, your employees are saying, because your employees, especially ones that have been in the league for a while, they know best. And I'm, when it comes to business dealings and business thoughts, I've always been of the mind that usually your employees do know best, especially those that have been there a really long time. consult with them. When you make decisions in a vacuum away from your employees, a lot of times your employees do not like that decision, especially, at first. It may work out in the end, but, at least consult with your employees. But the whole deal with the investigation, it was just botched from the start. Giving the players immunity for information. And I can see why they did that. I mean, the players probably wouldn't talk if they, figured they were going to be suspended for a year or whatever. So they got immunity from the players union. They talked. They admitted to it. In return, not getting suspended, which has pissed off a lot of people. And then, the Astros get to keep their championship trophy and all that. And it's just, it's just a bad, kind of bad vibes between the players and the commissioner, and the decisions for the punishment and all that. And I'm, a lot of times, really the ones leading the charge against the Astros are Yankees and Dodger fans, which is, understandable. It's understandable to be upset that a team's cheated and you feel cheated. You feel like your team was cheated. And I understand that. I'm a Braves fan, so I don't really have a dog in the fight. It wasn't like the Astros beat them in the postseason at all. But yeah, I understand how you feel. It's, that sucks. And you want to see, justice for it. You can seek justice, don't seek retribution on it. But yeah, I think the best thing for the Astros to do right now is just to quit talking. Quit talking. I mean, that press conference they had right before spring training started was just a joke. Half-assed apologies, and then the owner makes some snarky comment about, well, we get to keep the trophy, kind of, why even say that? That's kind of like rubbing it in the face of Dodger fans and Yankees fans. Oh yeah, well, we run a trophy, we're going to keep the trophy anyways. That's in the past, it doesn't matter. Trophy's ours, championship will always be ours. That was just an a-hole thing to say. So I think, best thing for the Astros to do is just to stop talking about it. Whenever they're asked a question about it, just skip by the question and move on. Because the more you talk about it, the more people are going to come down on you. If you feel like you're still got something to prove, now is really the time you got to prove it. I mean, if you're the Astros, people are saying you can't win without cheating. So you're going to have to go out there and win, because you're going to be under a microscope all year long. And there's going to be pitchers out there headhunting you too. So you have to be light in the box. The Astros, best thing they do is just put their head down, try to play the best baseball they can play, try to win as many games. I mean, they're a talented team. There's no doubt about they're a talented team, but this whole cheating thing put a black mark on them. And in order for them to prove something else, they just need to win. And I mean, it's never going to go away. Even if they win, say the Astros make it to the playoffs, say they make it back to the World Series, and they're under a microscope, so you can't really say that they're cheating, or, but that stigma's always going to be there. That stigma's always, the Astros can win the next 3 World Series and there'll be no evidence of cheating, and people are going to always call them cheaters. It's pretty much the Patriots syndrome. The Patriots are always going to be called cheaters because of stuff that happened before. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that at that. Been talking 15 minutes so far. Like I said, this is gonna be a marathon video. I got stuff coming on up after this. I still got the mail day to do. That'll be pinned on the end. I got Pack Wars. I did a Pack Wars yesterday during the live break, during the live Bargain Buster group break I did yesterday. We did our Pack War. That was the first Pack War that we filled. And I had a blast doing that. That was so fun doing that Pack War. Pack Wars aren't, an original idea or anything like that. Pack Wars have been around forever. That particular format with the blaster, AIAB does something with that similar, where he opens packs for people and you get to win a card. And mine, you win the bonus pack and you win a card obvious repack. Really fun. I'm gonna pin that on to the end so you can see that. So that's like another 12 minutes pinned on the end. This video is gonna be like 40 minutes long, but maybe I'll put like timestamps down in the description so you can skip by the stuff that you don't want to see. Like if you don't want to hear me rambling, You can just skip to the mail day, or you can skip to the pack war. But at this point, you've probably already been watching me ramble here for 15 minutes. So apologies for mentioning the timestamps now. I guess I could have done that at the beginning of the video. Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about expectations. I've seen a few comments from people in the community, not only on YouTube, but also on Twitter, Instagram, where they're opening up boxes and they're disappointed by the box. They're disappointed by the rip. And I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, if you're disappointed by something, you know, in the hobby, if you're disappointed by ripping packs, maybe you shouldn't rip packs. You know, for me, ripping packs a joy, regardless of if it's a dud or if it's a boomer pack. I enjoy that the most. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. That's wrong to be disappointed in a pack. I mean, just me personally, I don't like to see people disappointed when they open something. When they open a Fairfield, or when they open a box, rip a whole box, a jumbo box, a hanger box, whatever it is they're ripping, and then at the end be like, you know, what did I just rip? This is crap. I don't like seeing that, because, you know, I enjoy the rip so much. I think it all comes down to expectations of when you're about to break into a product. You know, what are you expecting out of that? Well, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed if you're not expecting anything, right? If you, like, for example, when I break into a Fairfield, what am I expecting when I break into a Fairfield? I'm expecting a box of 100 cards that are all worth a nickel, right? Paid $5 for the Fairfield box. It's got 100 cards in it. That's a nickel. It's a nickel a piece. Each of those cards is a nickel card. That's what I'm looking at, you know? When I open it, I'm not expecting to see anything in there that's worth more than a nickel. And if there is something in there that's worth more than a nickel, that's a bonus. That's awesome. You know, not only that, you're getting a pack of cards. So you're paying a nickel a card, and you're getting a pack of cards with it. You know, that's great value. In my opinion, for a Fairfield, that is great value. But however, if your expectation into ripping into a box is the expectation that you're going to get a hit that's you can sell on eBay for 10 bucks, you know, fine. That's your expectation, but you're going to end up with more disappointment than not. If you rip into a pack of 2020 Top Series 1 and you're expecting to get a certain rookie, if you're expecting to get a Jordan rookie, base rookie, just a base rookie, and you don't get it, you're going to be disappointed because you didn't get the rookie you were expecting to get. So my advice on that is, if you're going to rip packs, rip them for the fun of ripping the pack. Rip them for the fun of being surprised of what's in there, you know. Don't rip them in order to get upset of things you didn't get, you know. If you rip into a blaster box and you get no numbered cards and you get no Jordans, or you do get a Jordan and you get no, you know, Aquino, or you get no Lux, you know, or you get no McKay, that's where your expectations set you wrong. When you go into a break and you don't expect anything out of it, or you go into a rip and you don't expect anything out of it, except for the surprise that there's going to be cards that you didn't expect to be in there, you're going to have a lot more fun with the rip. But that's my personal opinion. And who am I? I'm just a guy in a truck talking to my phone right now in a cold, rainy Walmart parking lot. But yeah, I hope y'all appreciated this off the cuff. Really rambled for a while here. Next up is my mail day, so we'll be back at the desk. Hope you enjoy that. Should be a short mail day because it's only 2 packages and they're not like boxes of cards or anything like that. And then after that, I'm just going to pin on that Pack Wars. It was really fun seeing the Pack Wars. I kind of want to show it off, you know, how we did the Pack Wars. Hopefully we drum up some interest in filling the other 2 boxes. Got 1 contestant for box 2. Box 3 is still open for 2 contestants. This is something that, you know, you enjoy. Maybe I'll do it again. I'll throw up some more blaster boxes on there for Pack Wars. You know, as of right now, you could get half a blaster, which is 3 packs, for $9, which is cheaper than you actually pay at the store for them. Anything else I want to ramble about today? No, just some quick shout outs to the community. Thank you everybody in this community, this YouTube community, for supporting me, for buying into my breaks, for buying, products off my site, for commenting on my videos, for dropping thumbs up on my videos, for dropping thumbs down on my videos. I really appreciate it. This is, the engagement is what keeps me going. If y'all weren't engaging my videos, weren't engaging my content in any ways, weren't engaging me in any ways, I wouldn't even be making videos. It'd be like, what's the purpose of making the videos if you're not getting any engagement? And that's what Aspie for Baseball was talking about when he made that video, saying he's not enjoying making the videos because he wasn't getting any engagement on it. And then when Dustin and Blake said, hey, look, let's engage with Aspie for Baseball, because he really enjoys this hobby and he wants to enjoy it with everybody else in the community, but he's not getting any engagement on his videos, and he was really discouraged by that. And then now Aspie, I've noticed Aspie's been doing a video almost every day, which is awesome. It's great to see it, and people have been sending him stuff, and you can hear the joy when he opens these boxes and stuff. And Aspie for Baseball doesn't make like super professional videos, not high production value videos, but he does share what he loves about the hobby. He loves collecting, and he loves the hobby. So, and the community rekindled that love by engaging with him. And I hope everybody that that re-engaged with Aspie over his videos can see the effect you had on that person, as you had on Patrick. It was very easy when I first met Aspie for Baseball, back when I first started doing YouTube. He would come into live streams every once in a while, and I told him, I said, Patrick, I'll always remember your name because my name's Patrick too, so it's easier to remember. But yeah, everybody in this community, keep engaging each other, keep leaving comments when you can. You shouldn't expect everybody to watch every second of every video that's out there in this community. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. There is not enough time in the day to watch every single person's video from start to finish and comment. It just is. I mean, I think I'm subscribed to over 700 channels, and the vast majority of those are card channels. Yeah, I think I'm pushing 800 channels I'm sub to. And they're throwing up content every day. Every day. If I look on my subscription feed, it's just videos, rows and rows and rows and rows of videos. I watch what I can. I comment when I can. Even if I'm on your video for like 30 seconds, I'll still drop you a thumbs up, just because I want to support everybody that's part of this hobby. I don't like to judge videos, even of production quality, whether you edit or not, the content. And I won't thumbs down a video. If I jump on a video and I'm on it for 30 seconds and it doesn't look like it's something for me, a lot of times I'll thumbs it up and just move on to the next video. Because this community is great. The engagement of the community is the best part about being a card collecting YouTuber, I guess you could say. It's just the engagement. Before, when I was collecting, when I started collecting back in 2007, and around 2009 I started blogging, and that made it really fun. I enjoyed the blogging and communicating with the other blog authors and all that. But it got tiresome. It got real tiresome blogging, because it felt more like work, to write articles and do all that. And as much as I enjoy having a creative output, writing, not sure was the best choice for me in that. I'm a better rambler than I am a writer, I guess you could say. So, having to write and like opening product and saying, oh, I got to write an article about this product, it was, that was tough. It felt more like a chore to me. Blogging, written blogs are a great way for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are really good at it. The blogosphere has some great collectors in it as well, some very generous people. So, you know, when I shut down blogging, I pretty much lost interest in collecting because I didn't have that community around me. But now that I'm here on YouTube, I have this community around me, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Really reignited my love for the hobby again, and much like the blogging community did before. When I got back into collecting in 2007, I bought some packs, bought some stuff, and I was like, this is okay. You know, I really enjoy this, but I didn't have anybody to share it with. You know, I had an LCS at the time, and then like 2 months after I started collecting, they shut down. So none of my friends collected, so I didn't really have anybody to share it with. You know, I felt like Gollum in his cave, you know, with my cards, my precious cards, and, you know, hoarding these little precious cards, little pieces of cardboard. But nobody to share it with. And then blogging, I found out I could share it, made the hobby more fun, but yet the actual blogging part felt like a chore. And I wasn't getting as much of engagement, you know, blogging. So once I stopped blogging, I pretty much quit collecting. And then I tried coming back and doing it again, and it still felt like a chore. But then 2019, YouTube, I was like, you know what? Get some cards, make some YouTube videos, see how it goes. And here I am almost a year later. You know, not quite a year. It'll be a year in April. And I love it. And it's because of all you out there. It's because of all you out there. I appreciate it. This engagement is amazing. Being able to talk back and forth with everybody, you know, even meeting local guys, Roby, Modern Vintage Collector, Ground Zero. These are local guys that are local to my area that I met through YouTube. So really cool stuff. Nostalgic about baseball. You know, he's not truly local. He doesn't live in the same city as me, but you know, he's only a couple hours down the road. It's not even that far. So it's great to run into or to see local people making content and connecting people through YouTube. You know, I feel like I have a connection with a lot of you out there that I've engaged with quite often over the past year. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm at 30 minutes, and I still need to do my mail day, and I still wanted to tack on that Pack Wars. You know, I'm gonna separate it in 2 videos. You're gonna get an off the cuff today, and you're gonna get a mail day Monday today. It's just a little bit more editing. But I appreciate it. Remember, you can only control 2 things: that's your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, be awesome to others. Don't ramble too much on camera. Keep ripping them packs. I'll catch you all later. Hopefully at my mail day. See ya.